Okay, so we've reached the end of the regular program for NANOG 95. Les Williams, if you're in the audience, please come on up. Les is an partner engagement manager for ISP network partnerships at Netflix and also the vice chair of the NANOG program committee. He'll reside over the closing of the ceremony. Thank you, Les.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. These are the champions in the room. I like the applause is already going. Where am I find my little thing on here? So this is how it's going to work. This is how we're going to close. There are prizes to be won, so I would say pay close attention. There is opportunities to win a month of free Netflix viewing. So, so there's going to be some questions. There is also a gift for the survey. So you can also do your surveys. I'll be pointing that out. So there's a $100 gift certificate for that. So there's plenty of goodies for the champions that are remaining in the room. But what we'll do is we'll go through the credits first, right? And then we will look at what's to come. I like to preface it, given that I'm in the movie side of things, I'm in the media entertainment space, is how many people here prefer the cliffhanger to a movie to know what's coming, or prefer getting through the credits and getting a preview of the next sequel? Cliffhangers, let me see you. Sequels, oh, I see a few there. Oh, I like this, good, good, good. So I think we're gonna end on a good note, so keep that in mind. First off, thank you all for coming and staying through the entire event. So with that, I know you applauded earlier on. I wanted you to give a big round of applause for yourselves for staying through it all and getting to share. Thank you, thank you. And now, for NANOG to be what it is, for us to come to a place like this, it takes a whole lot of effort, especially from folks in the background who don't get to come up on stage as often. But I'm just gonna run through some of these, and I'll ask if some of the folks are in the room. Most of the other folks have to be elsewhere, so that's fine. I'll start with NANOG members. There's a lot of good perks in being a member, and I'll show you some of that later on. Our board of directors and program committee members. If you're in the room, if you don't mind, please just stand up for those folks who are still in the room. And the staff, Jonathan Black, Dee Harvey, Valerie Whitcup. You might not be able to see her because she's on the back there where the magic happens. Elizabeth Drolet, Lee Brooks, Greg Newman, Sean Weinstead. Also, the folks back there helping us with our network support, Line Speed, Rick, Con, Nick, and Stetson. And our AV and live stream that is provided by Clarity Experiences. For meeting support, we work with AGMP, Sabrina, Kristen, Michelle, and Cami. They probably are not in the room because they are out there working and helping with the logistics, but we want to acknowledge and thank them for their efforts. And then we have the Future of Cell, Future Kane, if she's in the room, along with Terry Dyson, for things that you notice during the conference. They help us keep on track with our code of conduct. And if there is anything that you've experienced throughout the conference that you don't have, that you don't feel like discussing with the board of directors or members on the program committee, you can talk to them. They're an independent third-party entity working with us to hear what you have to say. And then also, last but not the least, our E3 photography team, Beth Hollander and Elizabeth Freiberg. Every time you come to NANOG, you have the opportunity to get a headshot. Where do you get that? Like, for free. So if you're struggling with your professional headshot, you know, they're here to help you out. And my LinkedIn headshot was gotten from the stage because of them. So we want to thank all these people. So again, all of those people that I mentioned, if you're in the room, please stand so we can give you a round of applause. Thank you. And In addition to all of that, we want to recognize our sponsor. So a special thanks to all our sponsors. I'll read out some of the names, but some of the other ones I'll just browse through in the sake of time. Our host sponsor, LaRousse, we want to just say thank you very much. They subscribe and they help us on a yearly basis with their subscription. Our premium sponsors, at the diamond stage, we have Erin. Erin is around and they'll be having a reception later on today, and they have 2 days tacked on to NANOG, so we have a close partnership with them. AWS is a platinum sponsor, and our gold sponsor is VeriSign. Again, these folks are folks who make yearly commitment to the NANOG community, and they put their dollars and their efforts behind what we do here to promote community knowledge exchange. For the meeting connectivity, that was provided by AT&T and HPE, that's Juniper. And we want to just say thank you very much to them for ensuring that we have the connectivity, both for folks that are here and for folks that have been able to join us virtually as well. Network Lounge sponsor. NANOG, again, promotes like a very comfortable environment where you can come, learn, and also be able to network, build a community, and engage. And sometimes you need a very relaxed and comfortable environment to do that. And having the lounge and accessibility for people to huddle and then be in the conference room, all those things matter. So the Network Lounge sponsor Telsius, we're really appreciative of their sponsorship there. Beer and Gear, these are the sponsors. I'm not going to read through all of them. I am hoping that when you were here, you had a chance to visit their booth, so you would have gotten acquainted with them, but we just want to say thank you to them for their sponsorship. Pairing sponsors, we have Connex and GPix. Also say thank you to them a lot for their sponsorship. And Monday Showcase, they're on the screen, not going to go through all of them. Tuesday Showcase, we want to say thank you. I think what NANOG did this time, not only did they keep us active, that you have to walk from one end all around to get to lunch or breakfast, but they made sure that you got to see all the showcase. So if you're here and you're thinking of a way to get engaged with the community and have that sustained visibility all throughout the event, I think the showcase is a good opportunity, because as you can see here, everybody was able to walk through them. But we just want to thank these people for their sponsorship. Women in Tech Mixer. Women in Tech Mixer has been growing, and it's become a vibrant part of what we do on Sundays for women in tech to get together, build a safe space where they can exchange and all that stuff. So we have sponsors that help us make that happen and create that inclusive environment for us. So thank you very much, Nokia, Imperium Data, and Iron Mountain. For our social events, for those of you who got to do the rides at nighttime, I applaud you. We want to thank Guerrero and Akamai for that. And for virtual meeting fellowship, for those folks who are joining us virtually, we have Internet Society to thank for that. And the Community Connect launch, we have Internet 2 to thank for that as well. Service sponsor, we had Cloudflare, who's been a long time service sponsor to us, and we thank them for their continued sponsorship and partnership. Media sponsor, we have Packet Pushers. They're here in the room with us. I think that was one of the newer ones in our community, and they came in with a bang, making an impact. If you are on LinkedIn, I'll advise you to check on them. You'll get great summaries of what's been happening since day one all the way through. So we want to welcome them into the community and thank them very much for their sponsorship and participation and their attestation to the content that is being presented on here. NANOG community support, we have Compudot. So in essence of bridging our community impact in markets or metros or towns or cities where we go, we begin to look at how we become of more impacts to those areas. And this time around, we partnered with Compudot that help people who do not have the means to get in touch with technology. So they take old computer devices, electronic devices, they repurpose it and make sure people have them. So that's an integral part. So the next time you're thinking about NANOG, you're thinking about packing for NANOG, just think about these folks as well and bring any old lying electronics that you have that is unused. They will make the best use of it and see that we're empowering the next generation of engineers and networking folks. Now, with that said, my first question, who all have been watching this I think is my second question. Who all have been watching the World Series? Okay, a few, okay. How many countries are in the World Series? 2. Any other answers? Players, countries. With country teams or with players? Okay, no, well, we're looking for countries. So I think I'm going to give the first card to the gentleman on here. He had his hand up first. And it's 2 countries, and that is Canada and the US. And I bring this up because it's called the World Series, right? But when you look at NANOG, it's the North American Network Operators Group. We have 36 countries represented. Isn't that something? You know? Yeah, so just giving you that context, you know, we have a World Series that has pretty much one team, but the Blue Jays made it this time, so most folks are aware now that there's Canada in the mix as well, players from around the world. But these are just quick stats that you can take back and show that there was 900 participants this time, 822 of us here, the 36 countries, and we have 202 first-timers. We hope you come again, and we hope you do make your voice heard through the surveys. And the top organizations you can see on there, it's a good mix and a diverse cast of different OTTs, networks, equipment, and all the other folks. So there's a lot more, but unfortunately, these are the ones that surface to the top. The survey, again, there is the chance to win a $100 gift card. But most importantly, what the survey does is that it allows you to assess every one of the content that you've seen and be able to give us feedback as to what else you would like to see. So when you come here, we ensure that you have value for your time. We use the survey to be able to curate the next spotlight topic, the next series of talks, and solicit those in the program committee. So do take some time to fill that out. Upcoming NANOG, now we're getting to the preview side of things, and pay close attention. We have NANOG 96, which will happen in San Francisco, and that's going to be hosted by Netscope. We have NANOG 97, that will be in Seattle, so we're staying on the Western Belt for a little bit there, and that will be hosted by AWS. That's where their headquarters, and they usually put on a good show along with NANOG. So I think those are highly recommended. And then we have a warm city in Miami for NANOG 98. That one, the host is in discussion. So again, a lot of perks in being a sponsor, host sponsor. So I would encourage, if you're thinking about it, get on it. There is also NANOG 99, which is not on here, and that would be in Boston, Massachusetts, and that also is open for host sponsorship. When you do a host sponsorship, you have 5 minutes of welcome address in the opening session when everybody is here, so that's a great visibility for your company and what you're about, and to set the stage for your time here at that NANOG. There's complimentary conference room where you can have private meetings. There is a branded t-shirt. Also, the key cards to the hotel gets branded. So everybody will be taking a piece of your company with them as they go along and have you top of mind. So do consider that as you leave. Now, before I move on, I think my slides got jumbled up there. If the AV team could just queue up the preview of what is to come. And again, pay close attention to it because there's going to be another gift card, another card for grabs after that.
I'm Chris Stewart, and in this keynote, we'll explore the unprecedented infrastructure demands of AI and HPC, looking beyond the chip.
All right. What all did you notice? I'm wondering if somebody can tell me anything about that video that is, okay. Why do you think that is? All right. So he gets a card. And who could tell me whether that was real Chris's voice or not Chris's voice? And I'll give you a tip. Chris is American. Well, who is that? Not his voice. So the two cards, you could contact Nimrod for your card. Yes. So that was my dabble in AI. That was my 45 minutes of trying to prompt Google View to come up with a thing. And I used just Chris's photo and asked it to generate a video for me. But again, it's just that we have an exciting spotlight topic for 2026, starting 2026. I know there's going to be a lot. That's when everybody's going to be talking about projections and everything. So you will have folks from NVIDIA and Ahead Foundry. Ahead Foundry is building a 10 megawatt high density facility in Libertyville, Ohio. They're using liquid cooling. They're doing all these creative things that they're working along with NVIDIA on, and they'll be here to talk to us about it. So I encourage all of you to come. And with that, I'm pleased to tell you that registration for NANOG 96 is open as of now. So I encourage you to get on there and register. Also, when you register, take a few notes of certain things. Early bird registration, there is a $500 difference between early bird and on-site registration. So the earlier you get in, the better. And also what happens is that the hotel room, the block of hotel rooms are reserved for people who have registered. So for you to be able to take advantage of that, you have to be registered to take advantage of it. And it will be open to the rest of the public come December 8th. Now, membership sign up. Membership for NANOG is about $100 annually and about $90 if you do multi-year. And if you're doing an early bird, which is a $775, and you come to 3 NANOGs a year, that membership becomes almost about $25 if it's a year and $15 if you're a multi-year subscription. So there's a lot of advantages with being a member because you get to vote, you get to participate in committees, and you get to be an integral part of what makes NANOG thrive. So I encourage you to not only register, but also become a member of the NANOG community. Now, as we are wrapping up, as we're going, we want you to get actively involved. Either if you hear something that really piqued your interest that is within your domain, do go on and do an abstract, submit a talk. These are all topics that we are looking for. Regardless of the fact that our spotlight is AI and network architecture or infrastructure, we do welcome all topics, as you can see from the lightning talks that we're closing out. So please, please, please question yourself, do your submissions, ask your friends, bring folks from your companies to talk about all the great and good things that you're doing to build the next best hybrid of the internet, and we'll welcome it. With that, thank you very much. Safe travels home, and I look forward to seeing you all in San Francisco. Thank you.